This podcast is a member of the New York City Podcast Network at nycpodcastnetwork.com. Visit us to listen to over 250 amazing podcasts just like this one.
Japanese street style is some of the cutest and trendiest clothing in the world. Introducing Cherry Goddess Women's Clothing and Accessories, the hottest original and cute clothing company. We offer tops, clothes, accessories, shoes, dresses and skirts, and comfortable homeware that we guarantee you will love. Cherry Goddess Women's Clothing, super cute Japanese style clothing.
This is Black Wall Street Chronicles that are back at it again. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how the Tate brothers has just been charged with human trafficking in Romania. We're going to talk about the Tate brothers and their start, and we're also going to talk about the ballad of this red pill movement. But before we get started, I would like to make some announcements. I would like to thank the New York City Podcast Network to give me an opportunity to receive some sponsors to my podcast. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get started. Amaury Andrew Tate is a British and American social media personality, businessman, and former professional kickboxer. Tate began practicing kickboxing in 2005 and gained his first championship in 2009. He attracted a wider attention in 2016 where he appeared on the British reality show Big Brother and was removed for his comments on social media, attracted controversy. He began offering paid courses and mentorships through his website and rose to fame as an internet celebrity, promoting an ultra-masculine, ultra-luxurious lifestyle. Tate's misogynistic commentary has resulted in his suspension from several social media platforms. On December 29th, 2022, Andrew and his brother Tristan was arrested in Romania, along with two women, all four suspected of human trafficking and forming an organized crime group. Romanian police alleged that the group coerced victims into creating paid pornography for social media. On March 31st, 2023, all four were moved to house arrest while the investigation continued. After being held in custody since their arrest, on June 20th, they were charged with rape, human trafficking, and forming an organized crime group to sexually exploit women. Amaury Andrew Tate III was born on December 1st, 1986, at Walter Reed Army Medical Center in Washington, D.C. He is mixed race, and his African-American father, Amaury Tate, was a chess international master, and his English mother worked as a catering assistant. He has a younger brother, Tristan, who was raised in Chicago, Illinois, and Goshen, Indiana, and his parents divorced. His mother took both brothers to England. Tate was raised in the Christian faith. Tate started practicing boxing and other martial arts in 2005 and worked in the TV advertising industry to support himself. In November 2008, he was ranked the 7th best light heavyweight kickboxer in Britain by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. In 2009, he gained his first championship when he won the British ISCA Full Contact Cruiserweight Championship in Derby and was ranked number 1 in his division in Europe. Tate's kickboxing nickname was King Cobra. In 2011, Tate won his first ISCA World title in a rematch against Jean-Luc Bonnat via knockout, having previously lost to Benoit by decision. In 2012, Tate lost the Infusion Championship tournament to Francis Grigas. Before his loss, he was ranked second-base light heavyweight kickboxer in the world. In 2013, Tate won his second ISCA world title in a 12-round match against Vincent Pellegrini, making him world champion in 2 weight divisions. Tate came to the public attention in 2016, where he appeared on the British reality show Big Brother during his 17th series. While appearing on the show, he came under scrutiny for having made homophobic and racist comments on Twitter. He was removed from the show after 6 days, with producers citing a video apparently showing him hitting a woman with a belt. Tate and the woman said that they were friends and the actions in the video were consensual. Vice later reported that the removal was caused by an ongoing police investigation closed in 2019 with no charges filed. Tate's website offers training courses in accumulating wealth and male-female interactions. According to the website, he has also operated a webcam studio using his girlfriends as employees. Tate and his brother Tristan started the webcam business, employing as many as 75 webcam models to sell fake sob stories to male callers, claiming to have made millions of dollars doing so. He said later that the business model was a total scam. Tate's operated Hustlers University, a platform where members paid a $49.99 monthly membership fee to receive institutions on a way to make money outside traditional employment such as cryptocurrency, copywriting, and e-commerce, which was facilitated by the pre-recorded videos of the Discord server. The website employed an affiliate marketing program where members receive a commission for recruiting others to the platform. Tate became highly prominent in 2022 by encouraging members of Hustler University to post large numbers of videos to his social media platforms in an effort to maximize engagement. As of August 2022, its website has amassed over 100,000 subscribers. The same month, the Irish-American financial servicing company Stripe pulled out its processing subscriptions for the platform, and Hustlers University shut down its affiliate marketing program. Paul Harrigan, a marketing professor at the University of Western Australia, stated that the affiliate program constituted a social media pyramid scheme. After Hustler University was shut down, Tate launched a rebrand of the version of the program called The Real World in October 2022. Tate also operates a private network called The War Room, which is advertised as a global network which exemplars of individual work to free the modern man from society-induced incarceration. Tate received attention for his tweets describing his view of what qualifies as sexual harassment amid the Harvey Weinstein sexual abuse cases, and for tweeting several statements about his view that the sexual assault victims responsible for their own assaults. In 2017, he was criticizing for tweeting that depression isn't real. Tate self-identifies as a libertarian. He initially became known among the online far-right circles through his appearances on the InfoWars and the acquaintance with far-right figures such as Mark Chernovich, Jack Plozabek, and Paul Joseph Watson. He became widely known in the mid-2022s as he was searched on Google more times than both Donald Trump and COVID-19 that July. In an interview, he described himself, "You can't slander me because I will state right now that I'm an absolutely sexist and absolutely a misogynist, and I have FU money and you can't take that away." He has stated that women belong in a home and they can drive, and they are given to man and belong to the man. as well as claiming that men prefer dating 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds because they are likely to have sex with fewer men, and that girls who do not stay at home are hoes. The White Ribbon Campaign, a non-profit organization opposing male-on-female violence, has called Tate's commentary extremely misogynistic and its possible long-term effects on his young male audience concerning. Hope Not Hate, an anti-extremism advocacy group, has committed that Tate's social media presence might cause a dangerous slip road into the far right for his audience. In response to criticism, Tate stated that his content includes many videos praising women and mainly aims at teaching the audience to avoid toxic and low-value people as a whole. He further stated that he plays a comedic character and said that the people believe absolutely false narratives about him. In November 2022, after the acquisition of Twitter by Elon Musk, Tate's Twitter account was unbanned. In December 2022, Tate addressed the environmentalist Greta Thunberg in a tweet extolling his carbon-emitting automobiles and asked her for an email address to give her more information. Thunberg replied with fake email address smallenergy@getalife.com. The exchange received substantial attention on Twitter, with Thunberg's retort quickly becoming one of the most liked tweets ever. According to The Guardian, in February 2023, Tate is popular among British teenage boys who mimics his phrases and philosophies. The Guardian reported that virtually every parent in Britain had heard of him, and the parents and the school teachers expressed concern that he was influencing boys to exhibit misogynistic and aggressive behavior. In 2023, a survey conducted by Hope and Not Hate found that 8 in 10 British boys 16 to 17 had consumed Tate's content. 45% of British men aged 16 to 24 had a positive view of him, compared to 1% of British women aged 16 and 17. Three of Tate's Twitter accounts have been suspended at different times. In 2021, an account that he created to evade his previous ban was verified by Twitter, contrary to their policies. The account was subsequently permanently banned, and Twitter said the verification occurred in error. It was unbanned in November 2022. In August 2022, following an online campaign to deplatform him, Tate was permanently banned from Facebook and Instagram, losing 4.7 million followers for the latter. Parent company Meta claimed that he had violated their policy on dangerous organizations and individuals. TikTok, where the videos featuring Tate's name as a hashtag has been viewed over 13 billion times, also removed his account after determining that it violated the policies on content that attacks, threatens, incites violence against, and otherwise dehumanizes an individual or a group. Shortly thereafter, YouTube suspended his channel, citing multiple violations, including hate speech, COVID-19 misinformation, and he later deleted his own Twitch channel. Tate responded to the ban, saying that while most of his comments was taken out of context, he took responsibility for how they were received. Media personality Jake Paul denounced Tate's sexism, but criticized the ban's censorship. The Tate's contents continued to circulate on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok after the bans via fan accounts. Following the bans, Tate moved to alt-tech platforms such as Guitar and Rumble, making the latter briefly become the most downloaded app on the App Store. In 2017, Tate moved from the United Kingdom to Romania. He said he moved there because he liked living in countries where corruption is accessible for everybody, and believed it would be less likely to face rape charges in Romania. stating that Romanian police would ask women reporting rapes for evidence or CCTV proof. Where in the Western world and amid the Me Too movement, Tate said any woman at any point in the future can destroy your life. Tate was raised Christian and later became an atheist. By early 2022, he identified as a Christian again and said that he tilted 16,000 to the Romanian Orthodox Church on a monthly basis. After a video of him praying at a mosque in Dubai went viral in October 2022, he announced on his Twitter account that he had converted to Islam. On March 4, 2023, while incarcerated in Romania, Tate's legal team said he has a dark spot on his lung, most likely a tumor, following a medical consultation in Dubai, sparking online rumors related to whether he has lung cancer. On March 5th, Tate denied to Twitter that he had cancer. In January 2023, Vice News reported that Tate has been accused by 2 women of rape and by another of repeating strangulation, which Tate denied. In 2019, after a 4-year investigation, the Crown Prosecution Service declined to file charges for any of the allegations, stating that the evidence did not meet our legal tests and there was no realistic prospect of conviction, and that it said it would be wrong to say that there is just one issue with the evidence. The 3 women have commented the case was mishandled, while the police apologizing for delays in the investigation, while according to Tate, the police found messages from the other girls' phones. On April 11, 2022, a man called the U.S. Embassy to report that his former girlfriend, an American citizen, was being held captive in the Tate brothers' home in Perperia, Romania. The Romanian police raided the home in a nearby webcam studio belonging to the Tates, where they discovered 4 women. 2 of them, the American and another Romanian woman, told the police that they were being held against their will, sparking an in-rem investigation into human trafficking and rape by Delicat, the Roman anti-organized crime agency. The 2 brothers were interrogated and released. At the time, they were heard as witnesses rather than suspects. On December 29th, 2022, the police arrested both Tate brothers and 2 women. All 4 are suspected of human trafficking and forming an organized crime group, and one of them, unidentified due to Romanian law, is suspect of rape. Delicat accuses the Tates of having recruited women through the lover boy method, which consists of representing one intention to commit a romantic relationship and having been forced them to create explicit content for websites like OnlyFans. As part of an organized crime group the Tates allegedly formed in early 2021. Delicat identified 6 potential victims. Social media rumors attributed Andrew Tate's arrest to pizza boxes shown in his response to video Greta Thunberg, which Romanian authorities denied. After the 24-hour pre-trial detention, the judge prolonged the detention by 30 days. The Tates appealed the extension, but the appeal was rejected on January 10th. Under Romanian law, it could be prolonged for a maximum of 180 days. Romanian authorities seized 29 assets, including 15 cars, more than 10 properties, as well as watches and sums of money that belonged to the Tate brothers or their companies, totaling to almost $4 million. If they are convicted, these assets will be forfeited to the state and used to pay civil and moral damage to any of the victims. As January 5th, 2 potential victims had joined the case as civil parties and filed statements against the suspects. On January 14th, the cars of the Tate's home were transported to a storage location. On January 7th, one of the Tate's lawyers said the defense team had still not obtained a copy of the evidence presented by the prosecution to the judge. The lawyer also said that the Tate's brothers had not been given an accurate translation during the hearing for the 30-day extension. He requested the opportunity to confront the accusers in court and said that some of the 6 potential victims identified by Delcott and not have filed a complaint against the suspects. Andrew Tate briefly went to the hospital for a checkup before being returned to custody. 2 women who have lived with the Tate brothers have publicly defending them, and the 2 of the 6 alleged victims identified by Delcott have denied that they were victimized. On January 20th, a Romanian court extended the brothers' pre-trial detention until February 27th. The court's reasoning was based on a desire to safeguard the investigation and avoid the Tates leaving the country. On January 25th, while being taken for questioning at a Romania's organized crime unit, Andrew said that the case against him was empty and told reporters that they know we have done nothing wrong. On February 1st, he appealed the decision to extend his detention. The appeal was rejected by Budapest Court of Appeal. The same day, Tate Gladden, an attorney who has previously represented Chris Brown and Mike Tyson, was added to the legal team. She released a public statement alleging that the situation constituted a violation of international human rights. Witnesses and accusers were targeted in an online harassment campaign. In February 2023, the legal team for the Tate brothers confirmed that a cease and desist letter was sent to one of the accusers in December 2022, threatening to sue her and her parents for $300 million over defamatory statements. Prosecutors obtained alleged wiretaps of the phone call made by the 2 associates, instructing them to lobby 2 Romanian right-wing politicians, George Simeon and Diana Lovonikic-Sosakat, to support his release. On February 24th, a Romanian judicial institution once again prolonged the detention of the Tate brothers for an additional 30-day period. On March 14, their petition for bail was refused for a 3rd time. Subsequently, on March 29th, their detention period was lengthened until the end of April. On March 31st, the Budapest Court of Appeal overturned the court's decision transitioning the brothers' pre-trial to house arrest, initially set until April 29th and later extended to the end of May. On June 13th, Delcott adjusted the charges from human trafficking to human trafficking in a continued form, a more serious charge. 1 additional victim was identified, bringing the total count to 7. On June 20th, the 4 accused was indicted on charges of rape, human trafficking, forming an organized crime group to sexually exploit women. They denied all allegations. They remain under investigation concerning money laundering and trafficking of minors. Yeah, so there's something missing from this Wikipedia article. Andrew Tate on the interview literally said that his father not only was a chess master, he also used to work for the CIA, He wasn't no ordinary CIA agent. Apparently, Andrew Tate said he had the record for learning for a CIA agent to learn a new language. It's interesting. Maybe because of the training of his father, It's the reason why Andrew and Tristan Tate is able to go to other countries and, go to these other countries and able to learn a new language very quickly. So, I hope that this is not true. I hope that these guys are innocent. But if these guys are not innocent, they need to be thrown in jail and they need to lock away the Q. This is Black Wall Street Chronicles, and I'm Jeffrey Frazier, and I'm signing off.